Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you 5 ways to rig up a soft plastic, but we're going to be rigging up these soft plastic worms. So the first one we're going to do is a Texas rig. So let's open up our sink. Okay, got a sinker here, slip shot, drop shot, whatever the crap you guys want to call it. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're going to slide our sinker onto our line. Okay, just slide it down there a ways. And then we're going to grab a bent hook. I think this one's like an inch long bent hook. Maybe 1.5 inches. Okay. We'll just tie a Palmer's knot. Okay, so we tied our Palmer's knot. Now we're just gonna clip the excess line off. Kind of dull. There, okay. So, then what we're gonna do is we'll just take this one. And I like to go like that far into it. Just put my hook in it, go all the way through. And slide that down the hook. And over right there and up onto that. So then you just got this. So what I like to do is measure from here to there, just so it's at the right set. And we're going to bend and mark that and pop our hook through right at that length, slide that down. As you can see, we went a little far, so that's why it's bent like so. So we'll redo that. Let's measure again, kind of stretch it out. Okay, boom. When you do that, you put the hook like that. That way when the bass bite down, boom, it's a weedless rig. So, that is your Texas rig. And that is how you rig up a Texas rig. Next, we're going to do a wacky rig. So, the wacky rig will have the sinker right there. So, you can do a jig head for the wacky rig too. Basically, you just grab one. Let's use a different one this time. Just hook it onto your hook like that. That's your wacky rig. I've never personally used a wacky rig. I think they're kind of stupid. But that's how you rig up a wacky rig. Okay. Okay guys, next we're going to tie Carolina. So we got our line right here. Tie on a swivel. Do a big swivel just so you can see. But before we tie our swivel on, you'll want to thread your sinker on. Okay, we'll just tie our swivel on. Just gonna tie a simple knot. Get down, clip that excess line. Okay, so once you got that, then what you'll do is you'll set that aside and you'll grab another piece of line. Just tie it onto the swivel. Clip that line. Okay. Then what you'll do is we'll just cut ours down to about 8 inches. you'll tie on a bent hook. Thread it through there. Just tie whatever knot you're gonna tie, but I'll just tie a granny knot. Okay. Okay, once you get your bent hook on, clip the excess line, and you'll rig it up like you do on a Texas rig. So I like to go about that far. Put our hook through. And then what I do is measure, so about that far, so I come up just a little bit more than that. So our worm will kind of be stretched out. Boom. Thread it through that way when the bass bite down. Okay, so that is how you do a Carolina rig. Got our sinker, swivel, a couple inches down, we got our worm. Okay. Okay, next we'll do a drop shot. So I'm going to show you how to tie your hook on for your drop shot. So you'll thread it through. And then kind of like a Palmer's knot, you'll thread it back through. Okay, and then you'll just take your hook and pull through this loop. That's all. And then if you get it right there, get it off your little lip. Pull that tight. That's how you would put it on. Just like that. Then what you do is get your sinker, tie it on down here, or if you have a crimp-on sinker, crimp it on. Whatever you want to use, right? Okay. And then you got your hook, your sinker, a couple inches up your hook, and then you just kind of hook this on. Some people hook it on like that, but I like to hook it on kind of weedless. Okay, so I would thread it on down here like so. And boom. Kind of like your Carolina or your Texas rig. Then you can have your sinker on the bottom and a couple inches up your worm. Just okay. Okay guys, the final rig of the day is a jig head rig. This is probably one of my favorite rigs. So what we'll do is we'll tie this jig head on with a Palmer's knot. Okay, and what you'll do next is you'll shoot your brother because he just ruined your... Okay, next up is a jig head rig. This is probably one of my most favorite rigs. So we'll start by tying the jig head on with a Palmer's knot. So thread this through here. Okay. And just tie a Palmer's knot. Okay, pull that through, put it over your jig head. Okay, pull your line tight, clip off your excess line. You don't want the fish seeing it. Okay, and then what you'll do next is you'll thread your worm onto your jig head, like you would anything else. You'll pop that out, thread that up, and boom, that is a jig head rig. Okay, guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.